Hey guys, I'm Daisho, and welcome back. This is match 2, game 3, and I am playing my opponent, who is the Pack Rat deck. And unfortunately, he starts out again with a turn 2 Pack Rat on the play. For me, I was not the most worried about this because I do have an Charm in hand, so I knew that I could actually win if I had just drawn a blue source there, so that was really frustrating. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I basically lost this game. But luckily for me, since he had to mulligan, which I didn't mention, he didn't actually have a third land, so he's got to go Golgari Guildgate, and I had another shot to just draw the island to get rid of that Pack Rat. But unfortunately, that did not work out, and not only do I not have the island, but I don't have anything. So, don't have anything. I meant that I don't have another land. So that's really not great for me. But luckily, it's not just the same kind of I'm not the same kind of pushover that I was in the first game. That game was really pathetic. But here I have a pretty good start. That's why I kept this hand, because I knew that it has the possibility to win, even if my opponent has a Pack Rat. Other than the fact that I had the Charm to kill it if I was able to draw an island, it still is pretty aggressive with Fencing Ace and Gorehouse Chainwalker and stuff. So is definitely winnable. So here he's just going to attack me, and then I'm not going to block. He's going to hit me for a lot of damage, and that is definitely not good. So the things that I want to be drawing here are cards that help me win the game. So like, I want to draw a Pursuit of Flight so I can put that on my Fencing Ace. Unfortunately I don't have one, but I do have a Soul Tithe for his Pack Rat, so that'll actually slow him down a bunch, because he either has to get rid of one of his Pack Rats or not make another one next turn. So that's really good for me. I also am able to swing in for another 5 damage, so that'll take him down to 9, and I'm actually winning this race. Sort of. I mean, he's winning the race, but there are still cards in my deck that can allow me to be victorious here. Anyway, he's going to decide to pay for it so that he can get the attack out of the Pack Rat this turn instead, and then he's going to be able to hit me for 9 here, taking me down to 2. So right here, I have a couple of cards in my deck that I can draw. If I draw an Ethereal Armor, I can just slap that on my Fencing Ace and he's dead. And that is the case is true also for Pursuit of Flight. All I have to do is just Pursuit of Flight up my Fencing Ace, and then he's also dead. So either of those two cards would have definitely worked and won me the game, but unfortunately I don't draw one. But I do draw a plane, so that's not the worst thing in the world, because I actually get another turn out of it. I now have 3 blockers since I can draw that Keening Apparition. Or I drew the land, and I had a Dried Milton and a Keening Apparition. So now you guys can see why I kept this hand. It's not as ridiculous as it seems. But anyway, he's mostly a Golgari deck, but he is playing some other color. He's playing red also. So for him, it's really important that he's stuck and he can't play. Like, otherwise he could just say, all right, whatever, I'll play my other spells and keep these 2 Pack Rats or something like that. But instead he decides to again tap, and he taps correctly to make sure that he leaves green and black up, and he draws a mountain. So that was really good. He didn't have very many untapped red sources in his deck. So I just throw all my guys in front, and here was the most important thing, because I actually still had one out. All I had to do was draw a land up until this point, since I've got an Explosive Impact in hand. But now that he played the Rixmati Guildmage, I'm dead, and there's really nothing I can do about it. But all I needed to do was, I had about 4 draws, because I had the 2 Ethereal Armors and the 2 Pursuit of Flights a couple of turns ago, and I needed him to not draw the untapped red source there. But oh, did I really draw the Ethereal? I didn't even remember this. I drew the Ethereal Armor 1 turn too late, so that was a little bit unfortunate. But anyway, I think it was still a really exciting match, and I mean, I'm happy enough to lose to Pack Rat, to a turn 2 Pack Rat twice. But anyway, I'm just like, yeah, if you didn't play that, then I could have just Explosive Impact if I had drawn the line. But anyway, still a really good match. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and have a nice